Hello, everyone. Hello. Hi, guys. I see you guys over in the chat. I'm going to give a couple shout-outs before we get started. Make-A-Wish Star, my darling, how are you? Nick at Night, how are you? Hang on. Zoe, what's good? That BX kid. So first of all, thank you all for tuning in. I'm Ra Ali.
And I'm Richard Lomax.
We're excited. We've got a great show for y'all tonight.
You're excited.
And as you know, It's Onsite is back with our third episode as Station Head, honey.
Yes.
Shout out to Station Head's team, owner Ryan, JB, we love you. Serena, you're amazing. The entire tech team here is phenomenal. And shout out to Now Influencing Josh and Jay. This is our official new home in case you guys didn't know. If you didn't know, now you know.
Each and every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You are not going to give this rundown and I'm going to jump in, period.
Can you actually do me a favor and handle that for me? Just look through it whenever it's appropriate. You just...
Yeah, she's having a little technical difficulty.
Shut the hell up. So if you guys, I don't know if you guys saw it. Hi, darling. Hi, my Ab baby.
Shout out to Ab.
Shout out to Ed. We're so happy to have him. So we're excited because today in Times Square, Station Head JB, we love you guys so much. They put up the most phenomenal, amazing billboard to promote our show in the city, and it was great because you're here, you're from New York.
Yeah.
And to be able to go in the city where you look at everyone else's billboards and see them,
I feel like you made it.
It's really dope, you know.
But it was an amazing experience. However, the Rashida, you brick face rock, you put up a photo where you look sexy and sensual. And everybody keeps commenting on the back of my head, my waves. You deliberately did that.
Actually, I wish I could take credit for intentionally doing that, but I really didn't.
Shout out to Make-A-Wish for the beautiful photo.
Yes, she did her thing, and shout out to Christy for doing the makeup. It was phenomenal.
Yes.
However, I didn't do that on purpose. We
did.
took great photos. We chose the photos that we liked, and guess what? That's the one.
You're jealous of me. You've always been like that since we were younger, jealous of me. I couldn't swing without you pushing the fucking meat off the fucking swing, hater. Because I was always petite. You know, you were a little thick at the bottom. I always took all your friends from you, your boyfriends.
Right.
Jealous of me.
So, y'all know he's full of shit. Ain't nobody jealous of Richard. Now I'm jump around. We have a flow of how we're gonna do things, but I just gotta address a couple things really quick. First and foremost, I put up something on my Instagram about 2 weeks ago informing you guys that I was looking for love for Richard. For about 7 or 8 years now, I've coined the phrase that Richard can't keep a man, okay? It's not one of those things that I'm saying to be funny. It's the honest to God truth. He cannot keep a man.
Except for your man.
I thought it would be interesting if we kind of search for love for him. You know what I mean? But I didn't get anyone that was interested.
That's a lie.
So the thing...
They all followed me.
Okay, who?
A lot of people, a lot of gay men followed me.
Any that you were interested in?
I wasn't really checking.
Oh, okay, but yet you knew that gay men followed you, but you weren't checking whether or not to see if you were interested.
Because I didn't know what you were doing, but clearly you are not a love matchmaker. You don't know what you're doing in your own relationship versus others. And it's okay. Everybody can't do that.
Well, here's what happened. A couple people, made comments and said that they were interested, and Richard took it upon himself to say in the comments that they were too light, or that he didn't like their purse, or he just did what he does, which is sabotage the potential of something actually happening. Outside of those 3 people, there was no one interested. So I'm going to give this one more shot. If there are people that are out there that are also looking for love, that's looking for me to send you guys on a blind date to Red Lobster, all you can eat biscuits, a wonderful night, a car service. I am going to cover the Uber for the entire evening.
Uber.
Send in your picture as well as your Instagram, your contact information, so I can set you up on the date. For the love of Richard Lomax.
Don't even worry about it.
I can't promise you that you'll be happy, but let's give it a shot, okay? So send it in. Ladies, that's on here. Even if you have friends that you know that would be a good match for Richard, send it in, okay? So
before we go into any further.
Okay.
Who did that? Before we go any further, you know, we've heard about a loss in the industry. And you know, every time you hear a loss from somebody, it's always sad. You know, I change my voice and stuff like that. But I'm truly, sincerely, you know, sympathetic for the family that has lost, was it Shada James? Star Louis passes was Rockin'. You know, I'm truly sorry for the passing of him.
and who tell us about who he is.
He's an amazing person. I think he DJ'd at your wedding. That is horrible. He did.
You know what?
He DJ'd at your wedding.
You
it was
know
so
what?
bad he popped
You know what?
Percocet and hit it.
First of all, rest in peace to the Jamaican Dundada Louis Star. We love you, darling. He was an actor in Belly, okay?
Woo!
Remember the clip where he said, "You want to test me? I'm the original Jamaican Dundada."
And shot up the whole thing.
Yes,
you
yes.
Like that.
Oh, yes.
That's why you got that Jamaican wig on now. You look like a fucking beef patty.
So our deepest condolences to him. We love you, and you will long live in our hearts forever, okay? So we're going to jump into a bunch of segments. We also have a surprise for you guys with a gossip column. We're real excited about that because I'm tired of being quiet about shit. I just want to talk about everything that Richard and I talk about in the privacy of my home, but I'm going to do it on air and let y'all join in for us. So before we do that, I'm going to play my next song, and then we'll be right back with you guys.
Hurry up.
Come here! Come here! Come here! Oh my God! Oh my God! Okay, listen. So this is my biggest. Don't record it. We're gonna send it to y'all. It's gonna be quality. This is my biggest fan in the world. He supports me for years. He shows me so much love, and I have never met him. Show them your tattoo. Eb has my name tattooed on his hand, and he ain't even not got none of this good. And he just loves me, and I love him.
It ain't good.
What's your name?
Brittany.
Brittany, it's so nice to meet you. You took the ride with him?
All the time.
Okay, I'm so glad y'all are here. We're gonna have a bunch of drinks. We're gonna have fun.
Okay.
Oh my God, look at you! Look at Richard.
I know, that's my brother. What's up, bro? What's up, bro?
So we're gonna do the show and then we're gonna hang out, okay? Maybe JB can give you guys some shots.
Oh.
That's y'all word.
Here we go, y'all.
Woo!
Here we go.
Woo!
Are you on mute?
Woo!
Unmute yourself.
I hope not.
Here we go, baby.
Okay, did y'all hear all that? I didn't hear all that.
Okay. I forgot to unmute herself. That's so hard.
No, it wasn't muted. It wasn't just, it was on.
No, it's okay.
Shut up. I don't need you to help me. I don't need you to be my assistant. JB be like, one day I'm going to be able to leave this room and y'all going to be able to function this shit by yourselves. All right. Okay, so I just met someone that I was really excited to meet. You guys probably see him on Instagram cursing at people out for filth when they talk about me.
Me too.
His name is Eb, Lil Eb _Ali. He is someone who has supported me on social media for years. He goes hard. He knows everything there is to know about me. He just does not play about me. Sometimes people actually think that we're related.
Right.
Because that's how much he supports me. And sometimes, you know, it's not real, and you can kind of tell when people kind of flip and flop and move all around, but his support and love is so genuine. So he's here today at the station with us with his friend Brittany, and I am so happy to have him.
And that's a fact.
That's right. I'm so happy to have him. He looks so cute with his little outfit on. So anyway, so listen. We're gonna get into the first segment. Like I told you guys, we have a great show today. The first segment is called What Would Rod Do? So I like this segment because you guys always write me different things, asking me what you should do about your man. He ain't no good. your lady, she's a nag, your baby father ain't paying up. And y'all know I don't like nothing about a nigga not paying up.
You know.
I can't even, come on. That shit gets me uncomfortable.
Stay on topic. Your hair looks uncomfortable. Come on. Sheeta.
So now we're gonna weigh in and give some feedback. So make sure you keep writing me, and you may be featured. And you may be featured here on the live show. So this submission comes from Gabrielle D. How do I stop being so picky when it comes to finding a significant other?
Raises my hand.
Right. Like, I want to be with someone, but I don't want to be pressed by anyone at the same time. And anyone I meet, the smallest thing they do is a turn off. I immediately throw them away. I've done it so many times that I'm bored with starting combos with people and listening to the same boring things. I don't want to keep small talking with these Tinder chats and non-saved numbers. Am I being too selfish, or should I try harder, or am I the boring one? How do I get committed to wanting a commitment if I'm the problem, is the question. Now, I would love to have Richard answer this, but I know that you can't.
I want to, we always go with my, all right, listen. We always go with my crazy, ridiculous responses. I want to hear some actual advice from you today.
Okay.
And see if I agree. If I don't, I'm going to lay you out.
All right,
Do you hear me, Aretha Franklin?
Well, okay, so first, you're mad stupid. So first of all, I don't give advice to people that they should lower their standards. That's just not something I would say to a friend. So I'm going to give you guys advice like if you're my girlfriends, my homegirl, someone that I actually care about, okay? So I think that you should make a checklist, a realistic checklist of what's important to you. What's the most important things to you in a relationship? What's the things that are deal breakers for you that you can't tolerate? Which, I don't care who you are, where you are, it absolutely should be that the motherfucker got a job. The first one, that should be the goddamn criteria. Everything else comes after that. You know that he's, whatever else you care about. But make that list, and while you are dating, see if that person matches your list. You have to have compatibility with the person. They have to respect you. You have to be with someone who allows you to be your true self. If not, you're just going to be occupying your time with that person for that moment, but it's not going to actually be longevity. So that would be my advice. I think you should be picky, but also you know you ain't perfect either. So everyone's going to have flaws. So that's my advice. Make a list of 3 things or 4 things that are deal breakers for you that you absolutely have to have. You have to date, because no one's going to fall in your lap and drop off
listen to me.
Nice situation for you, and you're not out there living. You have to date.
She's saying that she's going on these dates and the smallest things are turning her off.
Well, that's why I just said she has to make a decision about what matters and what doesn't matter. If you're, if a deal breaker for you is I have to have a guy that has extremely, first of all, hygiene shouldn't be for discussion. But some
people are freaky where they like a strong ball odor.
What?
Yeah, people are freaking like a real strong man scent. Some people don't find that a turn off, but as soon as some oral situations where people have like a dead tooth and that odor is just seeping out, it's just smell like fucking rotten broccoli.
Okay, so
I'm dead serious.
So I think that a deal breaker is a lot of different things. I like to think that a broke ass nigga.
But you're not a rich ass bitch.
Oh, you got me fucked up.
You look fucked up. That fan is raggedy that you keep fucking sweating yourself with. Okay,
I can't take no man that's not a provider. I can't take no man that's not respectful to me.
So he needs a financial provider. He couldn't emotionally provide for you.
No. And I'm gonna keep it all the way real. I'm gonna let y'all see who the bitch that be in the living room. In my living room, I'm gonna introduce y'all to me for real, okay? I ain't gonna give these politically correct answers. I ain't gonna give these politically correct answers. I don't do it, okay? I don't like it. It don't do it for me. I don't wanna hear it. I was raised, my father and my mom both had great careers. My father was a provider. And I believe that the man is supposed to take care of his woman. Mm-hmm. The woman has roles. I don't care what you think about it. I understand. I'm Muslim, the whole traditional thing. I don't care if a nigga ain't got a coin. You can't holla.
I'm gonna cut
don't
you
talk to me.
Because you're long. Because you are long. Turn that off. You are long-winded. My advice to her is being that we're a little similar.
Who's similar?
She and I.
Oh.
She can't keep one either, clearly. So go on dates. I would say adjust your standards just a little bit. You know, because you might not meet the baller that Ra has or is looking for or thinks that
I
she
didn't
has.
say he had to be a baller.
You said he had to
what
be a
I
provider.
said is that a man is supposed to provide.
Now, all
every
men are
woman
supposed to
has
provide.
different. Every woman has different levels of what it takes
And
to
every
care for
woman has
them.
different
So you
upbringings,
can have a
too.
woman. Hold on a second, because there's different levels. So you might date a woman, right? She's a 9
No.
to 5 working woman. Hold on a
I'm
second.
not dating shit.
Why you not letting me finish
Because
my
you said I would
point?
date a woman, you're already fucking up this
I'm
whole-
talking about the person.
Oh.
They might be dating someone, and that person might have a regular 9 to 5 career, which is fine, and her requirements of being provided for might be something reasonable. It may be a $40,000 a year salary, $50,000 a year salary, and they live comfortably and within their means, and they're happy. That is still a provider, a man that is caring for and taking care of his woman's expectations. That doesn't mean that you could, that you could provide for maybe, who's one of, a city girl. That don't mean that'll work out in that situation, but you do what works for you. But at the end of the day, you should be a provider for your woman. Simple.
Okay. We get that. What I'm saying is, every man, whether he works at McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, as long as he's bringing home and not depending on anybody else and taking care of his responsibilities, he's a provider. You said $50,000. The average household income is not $50,000 a year. That is a combined income if they're married, but it's not a one person's income. The average, what?
Is that true?
Yes, bitch. Everybody's not
Masculine
that
production,
rich.
is that true? $50,000 is a combined income?
It
I'm just
can be.
asking.
You got a
Some people
little
only make 30, but
and less. Some make $25,000 a year, and together they might make $50,000. But if they're both on the same situation, yikes!
No, I'm not trying to be nasty.
Yeah, no,
It's
you're not. I know
it's
you're not trying to be nasty.
I'm just like, God damn,
I
how
know.
much is rent?
I mean, you got fired. What were you making when they gave you the boot on Love of Hip Hop? You were making shit, but he still held on to your bro ass because he provided for you. But I'm saying is she need to just change her standards around a little bit, not lower them, but just make them a little bit more easier. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he doesn't have to make $50,000 a year. Maybe he can make $30,000 a year, but he has a great heart. He's progressing into something. He's in school. Like, he has potential. He has great potential to do something else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You understand me?
I hear you.
But glass nigga used when he couldn't even afford to buy you a black NYX eyeliner. And them shits is $1. Bald head ass Rashida. Bald head Rashida.
Tagal Johnson says, so they both work at Taco Bell. They need
Yes.
an exit plan to elevate together. That's what the hell I'm talking about. And you cute too, girl. That's what I'm talking about.
See?
That's another thing. You might be in a certain place in your life at a particular time, but you can create a plan with your partner to get up out of that. That ain't for me.
This is
okay?
a heifer
But
with a CVS fantasy perfume on and not a Valentino perfume. It's not the same. She's wearing body spray. What is she? This chick right here.
you don't you disrespect her?
I know her.
Oh, what's her name?
Come on, let's move on to the
Wow.
next topic. She
Wow.
just needs to lower her standards a little bit and date more reasonable. It's just that simple, girl. Or stay in the
Mike
house.
Watson said the goal is to always elevate, and I agree with that.
Elevate yourself.
100%.
Elevate yourself.
Before we get into the next segment, we gotta play 2 more songs. 'Cause we got bills to pay, all right? So we gotta play songs. We gotta play music. I wanna let y'all know the type of stuff I like to listen to in my off time. So the next song is Icy Girl. Icy Girl by Saweetie. Y'all like
We like
Saweetie?
Sweetie.
I like her. I think she's pretty.
You know, before we jump into our next topic, when you be making love, because I know you like to talk like very sensual and sexy, and you know you have like this bedroom voice all the time, and then when you scream and yell, you sound really nasty. So, what is the sexual sounds that you make in the bedroom? It's not. It's. That bitch be having sex and she be in the most sexual position. It's probably missionary. She's like, I can't. nasty. Like a fucking goat.
Oh my God. Oh,
See what I'm saying? Don't do that, sexy voice
I gotta
there.
tell y'all something, y'all. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna share this with y'all, but I have to tell y'all. So I got a procedure done. Whew, it is killing me right now. So I got my fibroids removed. A lot of women of color suffer from having fibroids,
Yes.
and sometimes they don't cause problems at all. Sometimes it does cause problems. Sometimes people have heavy menstrual. Sorry to the guys, but sometimes it could cause you to miscarry. But I got them removed because I just ain't want no more issues at all. I didn't know if it was from that or not from that, but I just got them removed. And when I tell you, this shit is sore, and every time Richard tells a joke, it hurts. Every time I blow my nose, it hurts.
You got stitches?
Every time, yeah, but they're inside.
Okay. They're gonna dissolve?
Yes.
Okay.
Every time I sneeze, it hurts. Every time I cough, it hurts.
How long does it take for them to dissolve though?
About 3 days.
So your sex life is dissolved too,
Oh.
especially with that. She was nasty. You gotta stop. I'm sorry. Are they hurting
You
again?
know what? You know what? You have one disrespectful ass. It's okay though.
Come on, get
It's
into the
all
topics.
good.
These people want to know what's going on for the rest of the show. I want to hear this.
So we're gonna get into the sound off segment. This is the sound off, right? Richard and I are to discuss the shit that we're tired of. And you know we tired of a lot of shit, so we have to narrow down the list and make it real small. But I'm gonna let Richard give you some of the things that's on the list. Let
Oh
him
my
talk.
God. Top 3 things we're tired of seeing. Thing 1. People will end a friendship over one mistake or disagreement that will consistently forgive the shitty ass boyfriend.
I'm sorry, say it all over again? Because I know your reading skills are
No, they're
delayed.
no,
Say it
they're
all
not
over
delayed,
again.
baby.
Say it
What
all over
part
again.
do you understand?
Yeah, what was
What do
that?
you understand?
What was that?
I said one of the shittiest things we're concerned about is people that will end their friendship over a mistake or disagreement that will consistently forgive their shitty ass boyfriend.
Oh.
Did you not understand the first time?
Oh, okay. Yes, absolutely. Okay.
But-
All right. So where you going at?
I'm gonna weigh in. Definitely, I'm gonna start with you.
What?
You don't have any friends. Like there's like a good 5 or 6 of us left out of like a good
That's
10.
a lot of friends.
Like, but they were like 10, and they keep getting lower and lower. The same
Because
Mississippi.
sometimes you have to filter out your circle, and you gotta get rid of the dead weight, honey.
What about that dead hair? You
This
don't-
here, first of all, oh wow, you guys. First of all, give me my Kendra's boutique box that I carried in here.
Hello.
Wow, y'all get on my nerves.
Hey Kendra, what's going on, girl?
First of all, today's show is sponsored by Kendra's Boutique. Shout out to Kendra. We love Kendra, and her hair is
We do.
amazing and phenomenal.
We do.
But
But friends, it's a little bit different than boyfriend and friendships. Like they'll keep forgiving the same old rabbit ass dude, but we'll cut off a friend. I think the relationship is a little bit different. So if I've been knowing you 5 years and you cross me hard, I love you. I'll forgive you. I, on the other hand, will cut off a dude quicker than I would a friend.
yeah, but that's what you say because you ain't never got no man. So of course you can't speak from the angle of a person who actually got a nigga.
But these
You don't
hoes
have
will
one.
go
So
back. We'll go back for
Girls
a minute
that-
cheating on them.
the girls, I'm a pour.
Pour, but let me. While you pour, let me finish.
This is the
Let me
thing.
finish speaking.
Okay,
You
go
want some
ahead,
juice?
girl. Yes.
Girls will go back and forth with their
Let me get some-
girlfriend. Bruh, they took the juice away from me because I guess it was messing up the camera view of the situation, the ambiance.
Did you drink from this bottle?
I didn't. So they will go back and forth. Rashida.
Now I got another confession. You know I'm on some pain medicine too, right?
So you taking your pain medicine with alcohol?
You know, washing it down.
You going
Washing
down.
it down.
Let me
washing
call
it
Lincoln
down.
Hospital. See if they got a room ready for you, Lincoln.
What's my show? With Jack.
With Jack.
Jack and
Friends? Will
No.
come and knock on my door? Three's Company?
Knock on my door. No, Jack and
Karen?
he was all right. He was gay.
Kings of
No,
Ah.
no.
Will and Grace.
Will and Grace. Remember when Karen used to always wash down her pain medicine with a martini?
I watch Moesha.
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 Eat to that.
That's how Brandy sing. We're going close to the microphone. My coochie always on the road. You wanna be down, come on. But listen, girls will always forgive their dude after cheating on them, fucking their grandmama, their mama, their little daughter, all of that. It's the truth. But then when it comes down to the best friend who couldn't make it to the club or go to the strip club with them one night, bitch, you took all that time to get married, you ain't coming out.
Well, I think that that's kind of sad. It's very true, because I know a number of females that will cut off their girlfriends for something. I'm not gonna say not going to the club, but for a misunderstanding. But will let a tight ass nigga cheat on them 100 times.
Right.
And then talk about we going to counseling and we're working through it, and he realizes what he has in me and he doesn't want to lose me and he knows what he has. Bitch, if he knew what he had, he wouldn't be cheating on you or all the bitches in the tri-state area.
Are you speaking from experience?
No, actually I'm not. I'm not saying I've never been cheated on. We all been cheated on at some point.
No, I've never been cheated on.
You don't got no man.
What do you mean?
Well, how somebody gonna cheat on you? They're not with you.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? It's never happened to me.
The way you set up this studio is like you ain't got no man. Well, you got flowers and alcohol in here, candles set. You keep it up. I'm gonna have the whole LGBTQ, S, Z, and H.
I do not run sound effects.
That outside your whole apartment. Oh, okay.
That shit don't got nothing to do with me.
No, bitch, keep that same energy.
No, hell no.
Again.
Hell no. I ain't not pressed that. I did not. Shaka LaBelle said it's true. I've seen it. Too many friendships die these days but true friendships will stand no matter what. But
no,
that's actually not true.
No, it's not.
That's actually not true.
And we agree on that because we don't agree on nothing.
Yes, we agree on that. I think that, well, first of all, I would use myself as an example. I think that I am a very, very, very overbearing, controlling person in general. So
I agree.
This is one thing about me. So the complaint that any friend that I ever have is always going to have is she's always trying to control everything. And I know that shit sounds crazy because see, people like to victimize themselves. They like to act like they're a victim. Oh my God, I can't believe she did this to me. I can't believe, oh my God. That's what people love to do. I am able to own up to my flaw. My flaw is that I'm controlling. And the reason I'm controlling is because I know what's best for everyone. I know what's best. Listen, I know what's best. Listen.
So would you, in a situation where you saw one of your close friends' husband cheating or boyfriend cheating, would you tell them? It's in the comments.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I'm reading what Think said because he said he would tell.
Okay.
I'm asking you, but I told my best friend Sylvia.
See, here's the thing. It depends on who the female is, right? First of all, I'll say this loud and clear. I am not an advocate, and I know everyone's going to have an opinion about this, but I'm not snitching. I'm not an advocate for telling women or a girlfriend of yours when her man is cheating if you know that she's not leaving. Okay. Because to me, what happens is all you do is you make yourself an outcast in the situation because the bitch ain't going to leave him, and then he going to tell her, I don't want you hanging out with her. Especially if there's some type of proof. The second thing is also has to do with the independence of that woman. Because I have some girlfriends, some strong women that take care of themselves and they're not having it. Because their lifestyle is not going to change. But if you're dealing with a female that the man is their sole provider, where do you think they going? They're going to make it a little different. If you can't buy toilet paper to wipe your own ass, where you going? Right. I'm going to cry. And you're going to buy me something and we're going to get through this. It's not even, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it is what it is. So, it's like, whatever. So, it depends. But I'm definitely not an advocate for telling people that their man is cheating on them because it is so far in between when they actually leave. They just stop talking to you. I have a homeboy. This is my sweetheart. Mm-hmm. He told an associate that he saw her man cheating on her with his own eyes. She told him thank you for telling her. Mm-hmm. She couldn't believe it, and she knew that the Lord Jesus Christ was going to make it come clear for her. And that shit is clear and in her eyes, and she's still sitting there. So I don't really.
I watched this episode of Braxton Family Value. And listen to me, Rashida.
Yes.
Listen, you're so annoying.
Yeah.
Listen to me. And I don't know who it was, one of the sisters. She said, if your man is cheating, unless you're going to leave, let him cheat in peace. And then my other thing is my best friend, Sylvia. I told her, I said, if I ever see your man cheating, that's a conversation I'm going to have with him. I'm never telling you. I'm going to let him tell you. And if he doesn't, then I'm going to give him the ultimatum. You got about a week to get this information displayed to her. Otherwise, then I'm going to have to go and tell. How's your wig doing?
Honestly, right now I'm
Cause
really
you
hot.
fanning.
I'm hot.
It's
I'm not
sweat
gonna lie.
dripping down your eyebrows like a cut coming through.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it's the
Are you hormonal? You hormonal?
I think it's the liquor.
You horny?
No, I'm not horny.
Ow! Ow! Woo! Goddamn! You are nasty.
I think it's the, I don't know, is it warm in here, y'all? What y'all think?
Well, I can put it.
All right, everybody says it's hot in here.
It is.
Richard, let me ask you a question. Let's see how real you gonna keep it.
Okay.
We're gonna play a game of truth or no truth. Okay? I'm springing this out here because I do what I want to do, okay? So let me ask you a question. Is it true that everything you have on right now you're gonna return after we finish the show?
Okay, Rashida, it's not. Bitch, calm down. And then everybody outside is laughing and finding it hilarious too. Everybody need to clear it out. Well, the pants are from Zara. I can't return those. The socks I've already worn. Clean socks and return them. I've already worn the shoes, but I got a way to return them if I really didn't want them no more. But
are you returning these items or not?
No.
Look me in my eye.
Which one? The good one. The good one.
Tell the truth.
No, I'm not. What? You said truth or no truth. I'm not.
All right.
I'm sweating underneath. All
right. What about your shirt?
I'm keeping it.
All right. What about your shirt from last week? Did you return it?
You ruined it. I couldn't return it.
What I love about Richard, y'all, is that Richard is so ridiculous, and he tells the truth and says the most. Well, he lies when it comes to me, but when it comes to his own shit, he don't give a goddamn.
No.
We had a conversation earlier today, and all I could do is look at him. I couldn't even laugh. I just looked at him. Why don't you tell them what you said to me, your scenario about paying bills and all that?
What the fuck are you paying them for? Like, you pay what you can. You know, if you can't get them all at one time, don't worry about it. There's late payment.
And what you said about people having nice things, they can't afford them.
If you can't afford nice things, buy it anyway. Try it.
And get it repossessed.
And if you got a $600 shirt, get the $600 shirt. Fuck that T-Mobile bill. Fuck that cable bill. Shit, pay half the rent, you know? But always make sure that the people that are around you are responsible so that in case you need a place to crash, you figure things out, you have somewhere to go. And then if push comes to shove, file for bankruptcy more than one time. But make sure that you live the best life because you don't know if you're guaranteed another one. Live the best life that you can. Wear what you can't afford. Buy cars that you're not supposed to have. Race, Maseratis. You ride that shit for a month and then let them come get it. You know what I'm saying? You live the best life that you can. Because if you die tomorrow, you won't be able to do none of that shit.
No.
Fuck that.
The people are crying, and then you know what's crazy, y'all?
If you want a Chanel bag, you go down to the mall where the white people shop, and you take one off a bitch. Oh, what? You take that bag off that bitch. First thing she was doing, reach for her phone, but the phone is in the pocketbook. Then you haul ass, baby, to the car, because the mall security gonna get your ass. They're gonna get your plate number. So you gotta haul ass.
My stomach hurts so bad. Oh my God! Somebody said you going to jail.
Who going to jail?
Oh my God!
Shit,
you
go to jail when you get caught.
Horrible.
You don't get caught. You don't go to jail.
Oh my God! I'm gonna play the next song and then we're gonna come back. Okay? That's what we're gonna do.
It's me.
No, I'm so hot.
You should never brought it up.
What's wrong with him, Eb?
I had to read her off air, honey. I had to read her off air, baby.
What you was reading?
Your rights, Miranda rights. Stupid ass get arrested, they didn't even read you the Miranda rights. Some ass gonna call my lawyer. But she didn't even arrest you correctly, stupid.
What was the other thing that was on the list of things that you can't stand?
These I'm all about, body enhancement. Like, do what's good for you. Make sure it looks good. But when you bitches are going out here and you getting asses that belong on other bitches' bodies, like really thick bitches, if you are 5'6", 120 pounds wet, what the fuck are you doing with an ass that is an extra large? Your thighs don't go with that body. You got little titties, this big all round ass, and these little ankles.
Well, men
Bitch,
don't mind
I am
because
scared.
they feel like it all looks the same on the bend
No,
over.
it don't look the same bent over from a bitch
As
with
long
little
as
legs.
it's soft.
What's soft? These bitches be getting these asses that are built like rocks. What is your weighing on that, you know?
I really don't care, to be
Yes, you
super
do.
honest. I really don't. I mean, I love bad bitches. That's my fucking problem.
Ain't nothing bad about a bitch with that ass.
I don't really care. I don't really care.
No. Why? Because some of your friends are shaped like that?
Oh.
And I'm not talking about our close circle. I'm talking about bitches that you call bad bitches, that you just like. They're shaped crazy. Like pencils with tires on them. Like wheels. These bitches got asses like fucking car wheels. Like Mercedes-Benz wheels.
Well, you tell them bitches to their face because they fight.
I don't know. She
All right.
see herself in the mirror. She clearly need to fight the doctor.
Trapper John says he's reading you, no shade. He ain't reading me.
That's my sister. I love Rashida.
My thighs and my ass match, honey.
I was reading you earlier about other things, not about your ass and thighs.
But listen to this. I know you don't really know what's going on too often. I usually have to update you and let you know what's happening.
You don't.
But I wanted to get your thoughts on this. The headline reads, is Noriega, excuse me, he goes by Nore now, is Nore disloyal for interviewing Troy Ave? Now, Troy Ave is a rapper who is going to be testifying, I believe it's either November or October. He's going to be sitting on the stand. So he's a little similar to you in the sense of, a rat.
Who's a rat? I don't even like the cops.
He is going to be testifying in the case, in the situation, the shooting that happened. However, Taxstone, who's someone who's currently in the feds, is a friend of Nore's, who has the case against Troy Ave. So do you feel like, for instance, me and you, I've introduced you to this world of doing this podcast, and let's say I'll use Sky for an example.
This is your first podcast, isn't it?
This is Onsite. I've had Onsite for a while. You're my second co-host.
We had Onsite for a while.
Yeah, no, I had another host before, actually.
You didn't have a host.
You
That wasn't a
just came.
host.
Yeah.
That was a replacement of me.
No, actually, I did Onsite with her.
No, we had another show.
That was a completely different show.
All right, but it was another show.
Yeah, but that wasn't the one.
Okay, but I'm not gonna argue with you, sir. I'm not doing it.
So,
What shit?
so you
Where's
think
my
that
motherfucking bag? I'll leave now. She got me fucked up. Shit.
Do you think that if you and I, we part ways, I go to prison, okay?
Oh.
I go to jail and
Were
I'm
they
gone.
friends?
Well, they weren't necessarily friends, but
It's
he
different.
introduced them into the podcast world. So do you think that if I introduce you into this world, right, and you
But you're
take
my
off,
friend.
we're associates, you take off on it on your own, I go to prison, and now you're doing really well with it, but I've introduced you to it. Do you think that it's okay for you to interview Sky?
No, I don't. It's just some things I cross the line with. Seriously speaking, that's just tacky. I'm very tacky.
So you feel like Nore was wrong
very
for
much so
interviewing
wrong.
Troy?
Very much so wrong. You got this platform. I put you onto that. I don't know the whole story. I don't know the background story of it. I don't know if he's being paid or paying him out behind the scenes or whatever it is.
It's really more so when you have a show that's on YouTube, or you have but when you have a show that's on, it's based on your views and your hits. So if there's a topic that everyone is basically talking about, and it's going to get a lot of clicks or a lot of views, you cover it. I'm not saying you have to do anything. You don't have to do anything.
Right.
But I think his angle was he's doing this interview because Troy hasn't done a lot of interviews since that situation has taken place, and he probably was taking the opportunity to be one of the only people to really get an interview from him. But because of his relationship with Tax, and I fuck with Tax, I like him a lot.
Taxes.
His name is Taxstone. So because of that, people feel like he might be a little disloyal. So do you agree? You feel like he was disloyal?
I agree, but what I was saying before you cut me off, ballhead, that if he's being paid money for
Go ahead, spit it up. Spit up that phlegm.
It's not phlegm, it's the alcohol. It's cheap ass alcohol that you put. It's sitting in my chest.
Okay.
If he's being paid for his services for starting everything and he's away to jail, and he decides on a business level to make a business decision that could meet the needs of business you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then no. But if it's so weird, but if his disloyalty, shut up. If his disloyalty comes from just interviewing somebody that I really don't fuck with, then yes. So on from my standpoint with you and I, if I were to interview, let's say, who was your arch enemy? Yeah, look at me so I don't name the right person. She's such a punk ass nigga.
I ain't no punk ass nothing, bitch. I'll come across this table and snatch you up right motherfucking now and give these people a real show.
Okay. You want to get burned again?
Okay.
So if I were to go and interview or do business with one of your arch enemies, I wouldn't.
Who would you say that is?
I wouldn't say you had an enemy. Just people you don't fuck with.
Okay.
With Remy. Who that is?
What?
With Remy. If I were to do an interview, well, we hate each other anyway. But I'm just making a story.
You're just trying to take an opportunity to call out Remy because you don't like her.
I don't think we both don't like her.
No, but you know good. You know what? Actually, you brought this up earlier. You brought this up.
Yeah.
Remy did a segment, a podcast. She has a podcast as well, and she said that if a woman is raped and she accepts a settlement from being raped, that's a form of prostitution.
I can see where she's coming from.
Damn, you stupid.
I can see where she's coming from. I don't agree with it.
Okay, what's she coming from?
I'm allowed to.
All right, tell me what you think, stupid.
Me personally, there's from a different perspective. Like, you have to really understand the person and their values and where they're coming from. If money is the root to fix problems, that's why people sue for money. I don't suing you for anything else. What the fuck am I suing you for? I'm suing you for money. That's what I'm suing you for. I want it. So it doesn't necessarily erase the fact that you did what you did. Yes, you need to be held up. But see, it's weird because you say.
So that means you're a prostitute.
But
if someone
no, but that also
me,
goes in the fact that you're saying that people snitch. If you rape me, am I supposed to tell the cops?
No, that's not the same thing.
So if you get raped, are you calling the cops or are you going to handle it on the street level?
I explained this to you yesterday, and you're not going to keep acting like you dumb and you don't understand.
Snitching. That's snitching.
That's not the same thing.
You take the poom, and then that's rape.
That's not the same thing.
So you call the police and make a police report?
Yes, if someone rapes you and you are, excuse me, if someone rapes you, that's a violation of your body, and that is absolutely unacceptable for someone to take someone's body from them.
It is
that's
what
not
it
street.
is.
No, that's not. You're so stupid that you don't even understand.
Why am I stupid?
That street
that's
business.
That's
No, it's not.
Some gangs do that shit.
Listen to me.
If a
regular working woman that's going about her day, or she's going to the club, or she's going to work, whatever, is assaulted by a man or a woman
in a gang,
it doesn't matter.
That's his initiation.
And it doesn't matter what reason he has for doing it. She is not a part of the street code. She does not have to say, well, you know what? I'm keeping it real.
But I'm not either.
Y'all rape me. I'm not going to file a police report. That's ridiculous. The rules of no snitching apply to people that are in the same lifestyle or in the street lifestyle. That does not apply for the everyday working, law-abiding citizen. That doesn't make any sense. You ain't that damn stupid. You just look dumb.
LaQuisha 69 is not a part of no street. She's a clown. Takashi. I call LaQuisha.
Okay, but he was a part of a gang.
He's a clown. He was
okay, that's fine, but he still was a part of a gang. He was waving the flag. He was brought in, and he was a part of a gang. So he accepted it, and that's just what it is. That's just what it is. That does not apply to a woman that is assaulted, an older lady, someone that's in their house minding their business, someone breaks in. Rules. No. So there's no rules for a rape victim. That makes no sense. I mean, that's just ridiculous. So anyway, the point is, if someone is raped, right, or someone is assaulted, if someone is harmed in any way and they feel like they should be compensated for their pain and suffering. Now, y'all remember season 3 of Love and Hip Hop. I'm a strong advocate for cashing out for my pain and suffering. Right. If you do some shit I don't like, I think you should pay me for my pain and suffering.
So when your ex-friend, called my job at my TV station.
What?
Listen to me. Let's talk about it. When your friend called and tried to get me banned and stop my bag from my TV gig.
What are you talking about?
Oh, now you know what I'm talking about.
No, really, what are you talking about? No, really, tell me what you're talking about.
When Remy called my job.
What job you got?
I'm not saying the name.
Okay. This is when you was at ShopRite?
No, bitch, this when you was at Party City. The fuck? I was at ShopRite, you was upstairs at Party City, same mall, bitch.
Okay.
I was getting paid 10, you was getting paid $7.50. Anyway, when she called and stopped my bag.
What did she do?
She called, complained, because we had a situation with me and her husband arguing. He came to my job and started his bullshit while I was on set. Am I wrong for suing her? Because I was out of work for a few months because of that. They benched me. I was going to. They benched me.
You are so childish.
But am I wrong for that? I'm not in the street.
No, I don't think that you were wrong for that, only because you're not in the street. You're not a part of the street life, so the rules don't apply to you. You know, you say all the time, you ain't no trap queen. You gonna call 911.
I call police.
Right, you said that 100 times already. We know. Okay, we got it. So the rules don't apply for you. However, if a person is raped, they have every right, and I can't believe we've been having this conversation, to absolutely call the police and to go the full term to make sure that the person is prosecuted for raping them.
I called the police.
We're not talking about we're talking about a rape victim.
I've never been raped.
Okay.
So I get it. I still feel she feel like it's prostitution. I don't.
It's not, but you said you agree with that.
I do to a certain extent, because if you think about it, what amount of money is going to be able to compensate for the fact that...
It's not about the amount of money. It's about the person going through the suffering. So at the minimum, being that they're not going to be able to erase away that experience of what happened to them, at minimum, they should be able to have some comfort. Even though it's not going to erase what happened to them, they should be able to have some comfort that you are penalized for what you did. It could be jail.
Right.
That's what civil lawsuits are for you to pay for their comfort. Why should I have to struggle and figure out how I'm going to get up and go to work the next day to pay my rent when I'm broken inside and I'm scorned and traumatized from whatever you've done to me? That's what that's about. It's not a form of prostitution. It's not. It's actually one of the stupidest statements I've ever heard in my life, personally. It's dumb. It's silly. But, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move.
Anyway.
I have this drink.
Yeah, drink that. So what you think about, you always dragging the Kardashians. You so
I'm not.
jealous of them. You want to be a part of their empire so bad.
Didn't I already told you last week?
So what do you think about Tristan Thompson, you know, basically shooting a shot again at Khloe and making hard eyes and stuff like that in her comments?
Do it. Take a second attempt to it. Try it. She owes it to herself for another shot if he's sincerely apologizing, if he's sincerely sorry. We don't know what they've been doing. If they've been hunching on the low. He's up in the comments. She's not responding. So we don't know what they're doing. And if they want to take another shot at it, I don't see why not. But that'd be her stupid ass going after this. Right. You stupid. So that'd be her stupid ass going after. Ain't he Jamaican?
I don't know. I think is he West Indian? I'm not sure.
Yeah, he freaky. He gonna have him a whole list of bitches, and she might be at the top of the list. You know how dudes do. She's at the top. That's my ride or die. I got 8 other backups on the list as well. So if she wants to, go ahead. She ain't losing nothing by she got all the money in the world, so she don't really need it.
So because she has all the money in the world,
what is she really doing? It
go
would be
back
for love.
and give another shot to a relationship of a man who publicly humiliated her.
Some people go back because of the financial situation. They want to be back on because they realize it's not happening.
You know what?
What?
You should be very thankful for me.
Why?
Because you give some of the the worst advice I've ever heard in my life when it comes to everything.
Should
when
be
it comes
thankful
to
for
finances,
Theo because you have some of that nappiest hair.
When it comes to relationships,
I give the advice that I feel.
When it comes to makeup tips,
I couldn't give your strong face ass.
When it comes to everything, you are the last person that anybody should ask anything from.
You have like this really sharp white residue on your tongue. Are you hungry? It's like really strong and white.
Oh my God.
Rashida.
So when we get back, we're gonna do what y'all all been waiting for, which is get into the gossip columns, darling.
We did enough gossiping already.
No, we got some real exclusive.
Is there security in here? Because it was a little uncomfortable when I was here.
We'll be right back. Hey y'all.
They said hey, Rashida.
Oh my goodness. So we are getting ready to wrap up this show, but we have this gossip column that that we are gonna do every week, and we get so many great messages from you guys, and
so where's this girl at?
Don't disrespecting
I'm
her.
not gonna disrespect her, but we took our time out to ask her to be part, and she said yes. So
Don't disrespect
bitch,
her.
where are you, bitch? Where you at, girl? This is embarrassing. The fuck? And she called you for my numbers. You called me back disrespecting me. I'ma show up. Now where are you? We waiting for you to get on and release this tea. This shit, like, come on, the tea is
Why
being
did
cold.
he have to go there so quick?
I'm waiting. Where's she at?
Why you gotta disrespect
You
our
know
guest?
why? She's not a guest anymore. She's gonna be banned from this show. You know why? Because ain't nobody else show up to her show late. They be ready to talk their shit. Where's she at? She's not answering the phone. You full of shit. Now call in and let's talk about it.
That BX kid said, yikes. I just feel like
She full
you
of
didn't
shit.
have to go so hard on her just
Why?
now. We
Why?
would just be introducing this person for the very first time.
And the last. There's nothing that she could provide that I can't look up my goddamn self. I'm probably sleeping with her man. Catch.
I am so... You didn't even give the girl 5 minutes.
She's had enough time. Call in, girl. She can still do it. Like, we're waiting. I don't see nothing ringing.
Okay.
She downloaded the app. Like,
Okay.
yeah, hello.
But why you have to go so hard on her like
Why?
that?
She
Like,
go hard on everybody. She shouldn't be offended. It's all about the radio. It's all about the viewers. Giving them exactly what they want.
okay.
It's all about promotion.
Mike Genius said, who, my bad, I just got here. It's going to be a new person that we were introducing this week. A new person that we were introducing this week. You know, sometimes we all get kind of, you know, delayed in our schedules.
No, we don't. We were here 2 hours early.
Before we go, okay, we'll just push the gossip column to next week.
You know what?
We're
That's
gonna
bullshit.
call
Why do we have to go?
because this is the end of the segment,
That's
and we
a
only had 2
problem.
minutes left.
And this was something that was highly anticipated.
This was not highly anticipated.
It was for me because I actually like this broad. Let's have some call-ins before we go. Can we
All
have
right,
some
I'm
call-ins?
gonna call. Hi, Steffi. I'm gonna call.
Steffi?
Yeah, Steffi Pooh. I'm gonna call. Someone just said, just call me. Wait, what? Steffi, why is he singing Prince?
Because Steffi loves Prince. She need to sing one in the video.
She said, hi, Richard. Hang on.
You
Hold
sound
on.
like
I have a
that.
request here. Wait, JB, can you show me how I call the people who are requesting to
Look
be
at
called
this. A public school education.
before we wrap it on up? I'm gonna call somebody and then we'll push the we'll put that BX kid, him. That BX kid right there.
Bring his
I
dumb
am
ass
so
on.
hot. If you guys, when you guys see this video footage, and you guys see how I am fanning, and I have the little sweat beads on my
Put your
nose.
sweat
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey, Rob.
How you doing?
Hey, Rob.
Shut the hell up, Richard. With your cigarette voice.
Wait, do you know him? Wait, BX kid, do you know Richard?
I know Richard.
Really? What? Okay. Let's get to it. Now, how do you know him?
Oh, we know each other good.
Oh! Now this is what I'm talking about. Tell me how you know him.
Go ahead and get your ass whooped. Go ahead.
And don't be scared, baby. I got your back. Tell me how you know him.
She don't live in the Bronx anymore. I will pop up.
BX kid, how you know Richard?
I saw him on Florida Road with his hand out begging for change.
That sounds just like him.
Begging for change.
It says the music
Trying
is
to get
still
on that
playing.
BX12 bus.
The music ain't playing.
The music ain't playing. You don't hear music playing, do you?
No.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Brianna, shut the hell up, okay? Confusing me.
I was not begging for change, and if I was, it would be in case quarters, because I don't take no time.
So you wanted to call in today. What you want to talk about, baby? I don't hear you.
He turned
I
it. He
hear.
turned it.
Oh.
Turn it.
Oh.
What
shit,
happened?
The heifer don't got an earphone, though.
Go ahead. What you said? Yes,
Yeah.
I can hear you. Mhm. 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 Mhm.
Are they black? That happens a lot.
That's unfortunate. That's horrible.
A family member?
That's that's something that commonly happens. It's sort of movie Precious.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Precious.
You should definitely
Get down here, bitch!
you should definitely support your friend and encourage her that she gets the help that she needs, the counseling that she needs. There's so many phone numbers and hotlines and people that you can reach out to give you the proper support. And we are also here if you guys have any situations that you need advice.
Who are you talking to? Who's here? Who's here, bitch? Listen, no, because she's volunteering my services. I am not here for anybody that has been touched, raped. I ain't gonna be able to. I can't. That's a spirit.
You sure do.
I cannot help anybody. They need to go to a counselor.
You're horrible.
I'm not.
Listen, guys. So we're going to start featuring a new artist or a song each week during our live show. You guys can send requests. All the songs that you want to hear, and we will pick the ones that we think are hot or we think has next, and whether it's your single or someone else that's that you think is really good in the music industry or got next or whatever, and we'll feature it. We had a lot of fun with you guys. I really, really, really am so sorry that our girl did not call in. Her phone's going straight to voicemail. But we will refurbish? What is that?
Revisit?
We'll revisit that.
You gonna revisit?
Next
you
week.
gonna allow her to revisit that?
Yes,
That's
sometimes things happen.
Blatant disrespect. You could be nice if you want.
Oh my God. Guys, no. Okay, listen, whatever. We will talk to y'all. We will see y'all next week. Make sure you tell a friend, download the Station F app. We love you guys so very, very much.
Make sure you follow at Ali.
And what's your IG, Richard?
Ali. And then follow Richard Lomax Beauty on Instagram. And tune in every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sharp, to get the rundown on all the bullshit that we talk about.
We'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Thanks for being here, guys. Bye.
Bye. Get off the phone. Disrespect. We're talking about some spirit. Get me off this line. Cut his mic.